You know, adding to yesterday, you know how the Golden Gate Bridge was shut down for 5 hours, and I've even heard reports that there were doctors that had to cancel their entire day of worth of patients seeing them because of this bullshit with these pro-Palestine hit jobs they did. Chicago O'Hare Airport was shut down, a lot of shipping containers. You want to know where it wasn't allowed to happen? Here in Florida. They tried pulling that shit in Miami. And you want to know what happened to those protesters? They got dragged from the street and they got thrown in jail. You see, because our governor here believes in law and order in the beautiful state of the free state of Florida. Ron DeSantis says, yeah, no, that's not going to happen here. And every single one of them were dragged from the street and thrown in jail. You see, you have red states that don't put up with that kind of bullshit because they believe in law and order. And you have blue states that allow it to go on. What was it? 5 hours people were stranded on that bridge yesterday with these domestic terrorists? Because that's exactly what they were. Domestic terrorists. So here in Florida, that's not what happens. We believe in law and order in this state, and so does our great governor, Ron DeSantis. And every single one of those protesters were dragged from the street and thrown in jail where they belonged. You see, that's what happens here in the left. You have a good governor, you have bad states. You have high inflation, you have high record crime in all those cities. You know where you don't have it? Here in Florida. That's the difference between a good governor and a shit one. The choice is clear in November. Law and order or more of this carelessness and domestic terrorist bullshit. Make sure you choose wisely. Good talk.